Today we are driving to the Johnny Cash farm, and after that we will meet some friends and play with them. Lasertag. Daddy needs to do something on the motor. And
yeah. So this is Old Highway 46, about a half a mile until the Aqua or Bon Aqua Ranch where Johnny Cash used to live.
Take the next right to stay on Old Highway 46.
Here it says Storyteller's Museum. Do you see the sign?
Yeah.
Why is it called Storyteller's Museum?
because Johnny Cash loved to
Quarter mile, turn left to stay on Old
right.
Highway 46.
As Amy says, Johnny Cash used to love to tell stories. That's why it's the Storyteller's Ranch.
This is the store.
Be on the left.
This is actually the country store where Johnny used to.
Cash Tribute, 9/22 Samstag. That's today.
Ah.
Was ist da heute?
Your destination is on the left.
Ist das die Ranch?
Das sind zwei Busse. Die gehen hier vorne.
Wir sind aber schon da.
Ja, wir sind schon da.
We're here? Yeah. Oh, okay, thank you. You're welcome. Hello. Hi. How are you?
I'm trying to figure this one.
Okay. do you know where you are? Like what?
Yeah,
Okay.
like with the museum, but I don't know how big it is, and if there's still like in the farm, if that's basically the just like little stuff.
Yes. Yeah, this is
museum.
Johnny Cash owned this for a period of 7 years, off and on in the 70s. So here we do 2 different films, maybe 14 minutes, and then Mark Allen Cash, his nephew, doing a little concert. And then you're free to look around here, which the second film has to do with Elvis Presley. We've incorporated Elvis Presley into the building. So all of his stuff is, there's an outside also. So usually people take maybe 45 minutes at each place. You can give or take. You can leave early or you're on your own.
Okay.
But we'll help you if you have questions. But when you're done here, then you go up to the barn.
Yeah.
And that's where his house was.
What do you think?
Weiß ich auch nicht. Das haben wir nur die Farben?
No, that's fine. Yeah. And if you want to
My friend.
it's yeah.
And another guest of unexpected films.
Time keeps dragging on. That train keeps moving on down the side. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that lonesome whistle, I hang my head and cry. Oh, baby. Well, my daddy left home when I was 3. He didn't leave very much for my mom and me, just his old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. I don't blame him because he brought it. He ain't put the meanest thing that daddy ever did. Before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought he was quite a joke. And he got a lot of laughs from lots of folks, and it seems I had to fight the whole life through. Some gal would giggle and turn red, some guy laughed like Buster's head. I'm telling you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. I got it one piece at a time, it cost me a dime. You know it's me when I come through your town. Won't ride around in style, drive everybody wild. I've had the only car like that around. Everybody knows where you go when the sun goes down. I think you ought to live to see the lights of town. I wasted the time when I would try. The lights will also go, you're gonna cry. You're gonna cry, you're crying alone. When everything's forgotten and you're the dawn, you're gonna cry. You're gonna cry.
No, sorry. Mark Allen Cash.
Hier geht's jetzt zur Farm rein. Wir müssen links die Busse fahren. Rechts.
Oh nee, das ist
Ja, es ist heute alte Leute-Invasion hier. Also doch
Ja, aber die,
zwei Busse, aber die sind relativ schnell durch. Also die gucken nicht so lange wie wir.
Nein, die sind hauptsächlich um Mittag zu essen.
I think this is the front entrance. Das ist der Haupteingang von. Das war die Farm hier.
Okay,
Cool.
Die hatte ein riesiges. Ja, das Mami, hier ist der Eingang. Müssen unsere Tickets sein. Watch your step. Can I hold my ticket?
You don't have a ticket for this.
I'm not.
It's how old? Wie alt ist das hier?
1830.
1830, wow.
Also auch, wenn er nicht hier gewohnt hätte, wäre es trotzdem ein historisches Gebäude. Ne?
Ja.
Die stellen einfach die Stühle um ein Foto zu machen. Komm.
Ach, guck mal hier.
Welcome to a little piece of heaven on earth just outside of Nashville. This is my part where I come to relax whenever I can. Tonight and over the next few weeks, you're going to see a lot of pretty country like this. Kinds of interesting places all over Tennessee.
I would start here, Daddy.
Ja. Ja, hier sagt es. This house was built in 1830. William Locke Weems moved into this area from the northeast.
Da steht der Kühlschrank, wie wir haben.
Oh ja, unser Kühlschrank.
Come this way.
Hallo. Hello.
Hi. How are you? Good.
We got three right here.
Tickets.
You don't need that one, Linus. You don't need a ticket. You keep that one.
Mark signed that for you, didn't he? Now that's special.
Yeah, you keep that one.
If you want to, yeah. Okay. Thank
You
you.
don't need that?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I need to.
No, you're good. I don't want you to mess that up.
Do you want to bring it back to the car so it doesn't get bent
Oh, I
or
can hold
damaged?
it. I can hold it.
You sure?
Where are y'all
Yeah.
from?
We're from Germany.
Germany.
Yeah.
Y'all come on in.
Come, let's go look.
Have a seat. Anywhere you would like.
Yo.
I'll show you a little short video.
Oh, sure. Nein.
Just have a seat anywhere you would like when we start the video.
Also so viel ist hier dann auch nicht original drin, wie gesagt, der Stuhl und die Sitzbank.
Der ist jetzt ein Drucker. Wann treffen wir uns nochmal mit deinem Freund?
Nachher um 3:30.
3:30 erst.
Ja.
Warum so spät?
Na gut. Ja, sonst noch gucken, wenn die eher Zeit haben.
Ist da was drin?
Das weiß ich nicht, Emmy.
Er hatte den Kühlschrank wie wir.
Ich weiß nicht, ob das wirklich seiner war. Ich glaube, das
Da
ist...
ist was drin.
Ja, lass es mal. Hey, you guys, come here. Can we go upstairs or where do you go? Just right here?
We can go right through here.
Okay, back there. Thank you.
And here's another little view that you can see.
Well, Tony, I'm sure glad you could find the time to come down and see us. I think you're going to really
Can I sit in that chair?
Sure, here.
Can I sit in the other chair?
You guys.
Well, this is the first time I've ever ridden on a tractor. I didn't realize they'd go this fast.
Can I sit on this?
Well, the plow slows it down a little bit. Look at the color of those hills over there. It's really beautiful out here this time of year.
Yeah, it's incredible, son. By the way, did you and June decorate all those trees? The red ones, the yellow ones?
Take a picture.
We had a little help from Mother.
Jacob, take a picture.
Yeah, I love nature. Too bad it's all outdoors.
That means we could-
Well, you're going to get a chance to get better acquainted with it out here in the country.
We're
I just
watching
want you to make yourself at home though while you're here and just feel free to wander around
Daddy.
wherever you want to.
Take a picture.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just doing a video
I
here.
don't know about walking around.
Yeah, I know. It's nice.
Wenn man raussteht hier mit uns anschlägt, dann wird man nicht
The
knapp.
snake bring it on home too. It's the best snake and potatoes you ever saw.
Du denn los?
Really knew what he was doing when it came to finding trees and gardens and grapevines. And he loved more than anything to pull an apple off a tree and bite into it, or pull a tomato up off the ground and bite into it. Just to feel that right out of the earth, you know, like he grew up. My dad called me up one day and said, let's go to the farm. And I said, okay. And I wasn't aware yet of how blind he had become. So we came here and he sat at the desk and he kept thumbing through books, but I noticed he wasn't reading anything. And that's when I realized that he was blind. And so after he thumbed through about 7 or 8 books, he just set them all down and he said, let's walk through the house. And we walked through the house and he had a collection of bottles that he had dug up here on the property. Old, like over 100-year-old bottles. And he said, I want you to take all my bottles home with you. I said, okay, why? I'm not take your bottles, Dad. They've been sitting in the windowsill here for 30 years. He said, that's why I want you to take them. I don't want anything to happen to them. And that's when I realized he was saying goodbye to the farm. And he said goodbye to the farm that day. And about 2 months later, I said goodbye to him.
1972, Johnny and June were traveling in Europe, and they called the bank to find out how much money they had available for shopping, and they had none. So they found out that their accountant had been taking their money. So they came back to the States, they took the things that he had been buying, and they started selling things off to get their money back until they got here. And when Johnny saw this place, he said, this one's mine. And that's how Johnny Cash got it. So this in 1830s, this was built. In 1930, the back end was built, and when Johnny took over, that was a lean-to shed, and he built it into the library. So.
What is that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
Can you imagine shooting a gun in your house? You're just sitting on your sofa just shooting.
Let's try it out.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Can we go now again?
So whoever seen or read Percy Jackson probably knows this building here. We are in Nashville looking at the Pantheon. Right in the, I think Centennial Park is what this is called. And lots going on, lots of parking here.
Also die halt. And
So we are in Nashville now with our friends, the Dales, right over here. We're gonna head out and do some laser tagging and get a little bit of food beforehand. That's right, that's Scott over there and his cool kids. And we are at Centennial Park, the Pantheon in the back. Checking out a monument right now, and Eli is just ready to go. Eli, stop hitting, okay? Or I'm gonna have to tickle you real hard. Okay? You okay? Okay. Cool. So, Jacob, what do you have to say?
What?
Exactly. Melanie, our friend, anything to say there?
Nobody's got anything to say.
Nobody wants to say anything. Okay. Eli has got something to say. Eli always has something to say. Come on, Eli.
I want a whole pizza.
You want a whole pizza? Okay. How about a hot dog on top?
Yes.
And some ice cream too?
A hot dog pizza.
Yes.
We are in Nashville, Tennessee to play laser tag.